Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be my leftover goals for the rest of 2020. It's been a very weird year so far, but I felt the need to kind of like revamp my goals for this year. You guys know some of my goals were like to have a cat and to move into a nice apartment. Things have changed, so I feel like my goals, well, my goal list should change as well. So anyways, let's get into the video. So the first thing on my goal list for the rest of the year is to start eating healthier. Even though my boyfriend and I live a plant-based lifestyle, we've been living a plant-based lifestyle for the past over like 3 years and over, we haven't been the healthiest vegan, especially when it comes to the mock meat and the vegan ice cream and the vegan donuts. Like, we had a blast in California because if you guys live in Cali, I would never be able to be there because of like all the fast food vegan items you guys have. It's super dangerous, but all of those things were making us feel very sluggish, bloated. Bloated was one thing for me, and I wasn't myself. I know I gained some weight and I just wasn't happy, and I would be in bed all the time and have no energy, and I feel like the main culprit for that is the foods that you eat along with exercise, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But I wanted to basically incorporate a lot more healthier meals, a cleaner diet rather than what we were used to. So for the rest of the year and for the rest of our lives, I've been looking up recipes with just straight vegetables and no mock meat, basically not cooking with oil anymore. I gave a huge break to olive oil because it's just pointless calories. I've been cooking with water and making sure the pan's hot, and that's it. But that is like one of my main goals, is to not be afraid to venture out when it comes to just vegetables. I used to make my mashed potatoes with vegan butter, vegan crema, and a whole lot of salt. Now I do not do mashed potatoes. I make mashed sweet potatoes with some pepper, some cilantro, scallions, like natural herbs, and it tastes so good. Like better than the bad one that I made. And I'm not saying that we won't like have like junk food, because I mean that's impossible to go your whole life without it. We're definitely taking a huge break because we were consuming a lot of the mock meat, a lot of the ice cream every day. And of course, with me moving in with my boyfriend, I felt very comfortable baking every night and cooking, and just, you know how it is when you move in with someone, you just want to experiment with food, and even if it's bad, you don't know, you're just putting a bunch of ingredients together, and that's kind of like what I was doing. So that is one of my biggest goals, is to fix how we were eating. And it has definitely been helping out. I've changed the way we have been eating around 3 weeks ago, in a cleaner diet. I've seen a huge change, and not just like body-wise, but I'm saying energy-wise. That is like the biggest thing. Like, I wake up at 7 in the morning now. I was waking up at like 9 or 10, and I felt like it was like vacation every day. Now I'm treating every day like it's work, and you know, that I have things to do, and I'm okay with waking up early, and I'm okay with going to bed early. So I have more energy, needless to say. The next thing on the list, which goes hand in hand with eating healthy, is for me to get fit this year. And I'm giving myself till the end of the summer to see results. I've already taken my before pictures. I see a lot of people on Instagram doing this, which kind of encouraged me to do it as well. My before pictures are horrible, and I'm so upset with how I let myself go throughout the years. I know you guys don't really see it because I don't show my body at all. I usually just show my face, but my biggest concern, which I will show you now because I have nothing to hide because I am working on it, it has to be my arms. I always try to hide my arms as much as possible, and I will show you. This part right here, if you guys see, like this is what I'm trying to tone. But like this, you can't see, but when I wear dresses like this, it just bothers me so much. So I am trying to tone up. I am trying to lose a couple pounds, and I just want to be fit. I'm not doing this to become a Victoria's Secret model or a Fashion Nova model. I am doing this for me, for once. I always told myself I wanted to be fit. I wanted to feel great about myself. This is just what I'm going to do, and I'm definitely sticking to it. I've been working out for 3 weeks straight, even though I'm not seeing a difference. My boyfriend actually does. So you don't see a difference like right away. I totally get that. That's why I'm giving myself towards the end of the summer to actually take my after pictures. I know people do their after pictures within 30 days, but I want to give myself some time because I don't want to feel let down. So that's another big giant goal for me. I do have more of a curvy figure, so it's not that I'm not happy with my curvy figure, it's just I want to finally be able to lift things and just have the body that I always dreamt of. If you guys are wondering like what body type I'm going for, I want to say I want to be like fit, obviously, but I want to be like Lara Croft type of body, like not video game style, but like how Angelina Jolie looked in that movie. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for like not like completely cut, but like, you know, you could tell that I'm healthy and able to take on anything that life throws at me. And the next thing that I want to work on is for me to stop complaining and feeling down all the time. So those go like together kinda. I was upset with me moving here. I was actually crying when I left my old place because it was such a beautiful place and I grew up in that town. And my goal was to, you guys know, like to get our 2-bedroom apartment that we wanted, have a guest room, along with having a cat or two. And life didn't go that way once when the virus hit, with my boyfriend losing his job, and we're both like combining our incomes together, and I'm not making as much as I was with YouTube back when I was at my old place. So views have gone down for me, which money has gone down. I'll be completely honest with you guys. So I sat down and I was just like, I've been complaining so much. I've been wanting a cat. I've been complaining that we're here when I shouldn't be complaining. Like, I'm gonna put this in my list for the year and I'm gonna make it a goal to not complain about the state that we're at, because it could be a lot worse. So that's just one of my goals, is to stop feeling down, to stop feeling, you know, that life is over because I'm not able to have a cat, or I'm not able to have another bedroom to make better quality videos, or, you know, have an aesthetic vibe going on for you guys. Like, I just kept feeling really down. Now I've been like switching it up. I'm grateful that we're here. I'm grateful that we're able to save as much money as we can right now, because this is not forever. I know eventually we will probably move next year. We will probably get a decent apartment or a house, whatever it is. I just need to take the journey, and I just need to stop complaining. And I know you guys don't see this side of me because I'm not gonna come on my channel and tell you about like what the things I hate. Like, I want my channel to be as positive as possible, but of course I have my days. At the end of the day, I'm still human as well, even though YouTube is my job. So yeah, this is more of a mental thing rather than a physical with the exercising and stuff. And the last thing on my list is to become more organized with YouTube. And not just YouTube, also Instagram as well. I will admit, I am not organized when it comes to making videos anymore. I felt like I was like all over the place. I didn't know what kind of ideas to do. I would just come up with an idea right on the spot, and I need to figure out when to answer comments, when to answer messages, because it can get overwhelming. And there are a lot of people like in my DMs and Instagram that get mad at me that I didn't answer their message, but I'm like, oh my god, but I have like 100 and something else more to answer, and I want to be able to answer everybody's message, like not just like hi or bye. Like, I want to be able to get into a conversation with you guys rather than just like booting you away. And it's such a nice thing to see someone wanting to talk to you about organizing, minimalism, or even if you had a bad day and you just want, you know, my perspective on it. And I feel wanted in a good way. Like, I feel like you guys respect me as a person, but rather than me having my old friends and my opinion never mattered to them. But yeah, so I want to focus on the scheduling. I want to be at least 3 months ahead of videos. I know that's probably a little drastic, but that's my goal. If I can have 3 months ahead when it comes to videos, and then that means I can have more time getting back to messages and comments. I know I could probably like hire a manager like most YouTubers have, or like, you know, have my boyfriend help me, but let's face it, I don't have money for a manager right now. And my boyfriend has his own thing going on, and of course I don't want him to answer comments or do any of my editing, because I feel like it's my job to do that. It's not his, and it just wouldn't feel right to me. So I have been definitely incorporating this. The minute I make a video, put it in my hard drive, and then I write down in my calendar on my laptop when I'm gonna post it, when I'm gonna edit it. So I have been getting a little bit more organized with videos and stuff and scheduling. It's just the answering messages can be overwhelming. So of course that is something that I need to work on, and that has to be like sooner than any of the other goals, because this is my job and I want to keep doing like the whole social media thing and being your own boss, because I absolutely love it. Even though I'm not making as much money as other YouTubers, I just love the fact that when you guys message me and tell me that I've changed your life, or like you went vegan because of me, it blows my mind, because like when I used to tell people like about minimalism at my old job and veganism, like they would take me as a big joke. So you know how like when no one takes you serious, you start thinking that you're not serious and maybe what you're doing is just like pointless? That's how I was feeling most of the time, until like you guys send me your messages saying like, you know, how you decluttered your house and how you are incorporating more veggies in your meals. And you guys always say that I changed your life, but the truth is you guys changed mine. So I know I'm getting a little too sentimental right now. That's the reason why I want to be a little bit more diligent when it comes to my work schedule, because you guys matter and I want to keep this thing going. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers that we cannot stop now. Anyways, you guys, I hoped you enjoyed this video. I know my goal list is very short, but I am a true believer that you're most likely to accomplish all of them. So what I would like from you guys is to write your 2020 goals down below. We are starting this year over right now. Write down your new goals for the rest of the year. I would love to see what you guys have in mind. And that is about it. I will catch you guys in the next video.